Hello, family and friends of Catherine Joy Clements. Please, find a seat. We will begin this service with prayer. Please join in as we ask for God's support and care. Dear God, take pity on your daughter. Show her mercy and guide her to your
Catherine doesn't believe in
gaze.
God. She's such an asshole about how faith can't exist with science, but she's cringing right now. Probably impersonating some stupid creationist like, so how do you explain humans and monkeys?
You can't say jokes like that. Only Catherine could make jokes like that.
Oh man, oh shit. She's really dead, isn't she? Catherine's dead.
Yes.
It didn't even really hit me until now. Like, I didn't even realize, didn't even register at the hospital, didn't even register when the nurse came and told me. Like, I don't know, it just feels so strange, like I'm dreaming. I don't know. Even when the crash happened, it's just
Stop
like,
it.
What? Talking about it? I'm sorry, Anna, it happened. You can't just crawl back in your ignorant little head and pretend like it didn't. We have to face it and move on.
There's nothing for me to face. She's dead. End of story.
We should be in there. We're her friends, for God's sake. We should be at her funeral. Even if she would think half the stuff in there is bullshit, we should be there.
We are at her funeral, Cecily. From a distance, maybe, but it's not like she'd want everyone in this room in there.
Whoa, what did you just say? Look, man, I know you were boyfriend or whatever, and you were in love and get married and have all the little kids and shit, but I was important to her too.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I mean, we were like sisters. Have been since we were 3.5.
I know. It's just that you were...
Whoa, holy shit. You don't think this is our fault, do you? Because it's not.
I didn't say that. But did you do it?
I just said I didn't.
Look, I'm not trying to point fingers, okay? I don't want to, I want to get this over with. I want to think about all the good things, block out all the bad. I want it over. I don't want to relive this night any more than I have to. But really, Ellie, was it you?
Then what? Killed her? I'm not a murderer, okay?
You don't think about what you do. You just do it. We all know that.
Wait, stop it. It wasn't either of you. Elliot, calm down. And Tyler, stop blaming him, okay? It was just a freak accident. That's it, just an accident.
Just an accident. How often do best friends crash into each other going opposite directions on an empty road? It wasn't just an accident, Cecily. We can't just forget about her death. We probably won't get over it. Hell, we probably won't. And Tyler, you can't forget about the bad because the bad is what got us in this nightmare in the first place, okay? And plus, if it's anybody's fault, it's yours.
Don't.
She was in your car, man.
Tyler!
Catherine was admired by her friends, cherished by her family. She was kind and charismatic, outgoing and magnetic. She was loved.
What happened that night, guys? What the hell happened?
I just want to forget it. So stop, please.
Elliot and Ty are right, Anna. We have to figure it out. We can't fight, but we can't forget about it all either.
All right, I'll go first. My memory is a little blurry, but I know, Tyler, you were driving home with Cecily and Kath, right? You must have been pretty tired coming home from Hartswood, right? Cecily, did he fall asleep or something? I mean, Anna backed me up here. We were driving steady, straight. You guys must have come head on.
No. Tyler was fine. We were all fine. Catherine, she was laughing, and she had the music loud and was sitting right next to Tyler in the car as usual. It was normal. And Tyler wouldn't risk falling asleep with his girlfriend in the car.
But now she's dead. She's gone.
You loved her, Ty. That's all she could have hoped for.
Love. Not loved. Still in love.
Catherine had a passion for life. Her parents tell me that as a little girl, she would run through the streets, playing outside until there were bats above her head. She was a firework.
It's kind of ironic, don't you think? Kind of funny in that sick sort of way. She would have loved all the destruction, all the guilt her friends felt. She would have loved us to turn on one another, start blaming each other. It wasn't us the story was about. So melodramatic. Always needed a story.
Yeah, well, she's not here, is she?
Don't talk like that. Don't be bitter.
All I'm saying is I want to know what happened that night. I need to know who's to blame.
Okay, you guys win. We were coming home from Sarah Tyson's party, and maybe I don't remember a lot from that night. They said I might not ever remember a lot from that night. We were all in the hospital, but I was pretty hurt. Maybe I was the reason. Maybe I...
It's okay, Anna. You weren't driving.
Yeah, but maybe I had the music too loud, or maybe I was drunk, and Elliot had to watch over me instead of watching the road. And I don't drink, but maybe somebody spiked my drink or something.
Anna, I'm pretty sure you weren't drinking. And even if you were, you weren't driving. This isn't on you.
But isn't it on all of us? In some way, I mean, I was in the back seat, but I could have done something to distract you, Tyler, and Elliot, and Anna, you were at the party. I mean, you could have been drinking for all we know, right?
No, I wasn't. They tested me at the hospital like you guys, okay? I wouldn't drink and then get in a car. I'm not stupid.
I don't remember seeing you at the hospital that night. I mean, I was all kinds of messed up. I have a concussion, but I saw Anna and Tyler and Catherine on gurneys. I didn't see you.
I was there. I wasn't drunk. It must have been Tyler's fault.
Why are you so insistent on blaming me? What else? I loved her. I mean, she was my girlfriend. I didn't want her to die. We were in the hospital and I fucking saw her body go by. There was blood everywhere. She didn't even look like herself. Her arms were ripped up, her face bruised. There's glass all up in her hair. I'll never be able to forget that. But Cess is right. I saw Cess, I saw Anna, I saw Catherine there at the hospital. Where were you?
I was there. It must have put me in a different wing or something, man. You gotta stop making stuff up, okay? I was there, just like the rest of you.
Come on, you gotta stop being like jackass. I know when something is up with you, man.
I was there, okay?
Elliot, where were you?
You're right, okay? You're right. I was drunk. The crash happened and... God, I don't know. I was just so confused. I was terrified. I think I left as soon as I could. I woke up at my house.
Holy shit.
My parents had no idea what had happened yet. I knew I was hurt. I was terrified that you guys were too, so I walked to the hospital. As soon as they told me, I blacked out. I never meant to hurt her. They figured I was the second driver pretty quick, I guess.
You fucking liar.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
You were trying to blame this all on me, staging this huge revelation where we would all find our own truth, where we'd each learn we had something to do with it, and you were trying to make it all up and blame it on me and figure out what happened and make me die because of my own guilt. Crush all of us with the pain because you can take it. You fucking take it. My girlfriend's dead.
Look, I never meant to hurt her, okay? I never meant to hurt her. I never meant to hurt anybody. I was an idiot, okay? I was a drunken idiot, but you were the first one to blame me. You were the first one to say I didn't belong here, okay? I can't be the only one with a secret from that night.
Stop, so what if Elliot was drunk? We still crashed into them, Tyler.
What? No, it had to have been him who drove into us.
Well, it was you too, and I think you know that. I went to the police yesterday. I had to figure it out, and I wasn't going to tell you, but they said that they looked at the tire marks. Elliot hit the brakes even if it was too late, and we didn't at all.
Oh, God. I figured out I was drunk pretty quick. The police,
I mean,
what am I going to do? I'm terrified. What if I go to jail? What if I don't get to go to college next year? I never meant to hurt anybody. I never meant for any of this to happen.
I don't know what they'll do, but you couldn't have been that drunk because I got in the car with you. And if you think about it like that, then I'm just as guilty for letting you drive as you are for getting behind the wheel. Guilty by association.
We'll back you up, Elliot, no matter what. We'll be behind you.
thank you.
What if I did fall asleep? I mean, that's the only possible explanation for why we didn't stop. What if I'm the one who's responsible?
Maybe you did fall asleep and maybe you didn't, but we can't put all the blame on you.
Why not? I loved her, and now she's
You're not
dead.
the only one who's guilty. We all are, in one way or another.
No, not you though, and not Anna.
But I am too, though. Catherine didn't have her seatbelt on that night, and that part of the equation is my doing.
What? Why wasn't she wearing her seatbelt? Catherine was a safety freak. She always had it on ever since her uncle was in a crash.
Not in that moment, she didn't. I told her I was cold because the heater was broken. She unbuckled her seatbelt to give me her sweatshirt, and that's when we crashed.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. going to go to college together. Both got into Brown. Didn't tell you guys that. It was going to be a surprise.
I'm so sorry, man. Really sorry.
She had a bright future ahead of her. She was wise beyond her years. An old soul, as her grandfather says. She had so much to offer the world.
You guys, do you remember that time we went ding-dong ditching around town in like 7th grade? It was the 4th of July and we just came back from fireworks at Elliot's house and we went up to that one house and Mrs. Samuels came out.
Yeah.
Remember?
Holding a broom and cursing at us. How could I forget?
And Catherine told us to run and she went up to Mrs. Samuels and told her that she was the one who rang the doorbell.
Yeah, Mrs. Samuels actually hit her. Yeah, God, I was so scared, but Catherine just laughed.
Or how about that time that we went to the city in like 9th grade and we took the wrong subway, ended up in like some shady street.
Oh
in
God, I
Harlem,
was
right?
so terrified. Oh man. But Catherine, she got us home in one piece.
Yeah, mostly. Someone stole my wallet.
Oh God, I miss her.
And now we begin the final prayer for Catherine's soul.
Are we ever gonna be the same again? I mean, not just because she's gone, but because it's all our fault. I mean, I don't think we can ever be like we were again. It's like I can see this picture of how we once were. We're all sitting in the sun and we're laughing and smiling. We're innocent. But now there's this tear right down the middle of the seam and this terrifying red splatter, and I can't see our faces anymore. The damage is too extreme.
Anna, I told you not to talk like that. Yeah, we'll miss her. And yeah, she's gone forever. Yeah, we're all guilty. And maybe a day won't go by where we don't think of her, or we don't think about what we did and what we could have done differently. And maybe the picture will never be the same again. Maybe it will always be ripped and scarred and torn. But the blood will have to wash away eventually. The pain will have to numb. Won't it? It has to.
I can't see a painless future. I don't know. It feels like a giant black hole's ripped right through the middle of my life.
So poetic.
But it does feel like that.
Like something's missing.
You guys know what she would say if she was here right now?
Yeah, get the fuck over it. She said the same thing when my parents split up.
Yeah, when I nearly failed chem our sophomore year.
That time I got dumped on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys about that. I'm sorry.
She always managed to make it sound kind though, not rude. Like, just telling us to get on with our lives.
It's hard to do that when she's not here to tell us that anymore.
That's the point. It'll subside with time. She'll subside with time.
I don't want her to be a blurred memory, I don't want her to become an echo, a ghost of the past, an empty picture in our heads. I can't forget her, I don't want to forget the details. Like how her laugh sounded, how it felt like to kiss her, how the way her eyes would turn into flames when she was mad, the way she would walk down the halls like she owned the goddamn place, how she made me feel. I can't forget that.
We won't. We just have to live our lives, even if the guilt kills us, which it might. And when she fades away, she is always with us, just like all those crappy sayings say. Like she's always there. And we have to just press forward. We just have to live. Her.
And now it's time for the burial.